Oh, hey guys, welcome back to Too Far Gone Media. Matt Couture here, and I just want to let everybody know that yes, the Freedom Convoy has been dispatched in Ottawa. All the trucks that were on Elgin Street blocking the downtown core have been removed. There are pockets of resistance. There are still protesters here and there. And again, we're still protesting peacefully, but it seems like the police are not making a big push against that. I guess they just pretty much wanted the trucks gone, which they could have done very easily had Trudeau done any kind of communication instead of calling us terrorists, bigots, and racists that stand behind a swastika. Wow. Jesus. So let's check out a few videos here because something has happened and you all need to see. So what are you seeing here is a movement in Calgary in support to what's happening in Ottawa. This movement was put together yesterday when they found out on Friday what was happening. And this is the support. They gathered this bunch in one evening. Absolutely amazing. This is in Surrey. It's at the border. Now, as far as I'm concerned, they're not blocking the border, but they are there protesting. And I have to talk over this song. Gonna let a few seconds of it without me talking. Aretha Franklin, what a great song. Timeless. Canadians know when to put a song in the right moment. Now this is the sadness. This was some tear gas yesterday in Ottawa. They have no idea of what they just created by doing that. They just declared war on the Canadian people. So they were dealing with about 7,000 to 8,000 people. So now they're going to be dealing with millions. That's what this created. Look at this big asshole of a cop right here, eh? You and your extended French rolling pin.
On Justin Trudeau to engage in an open dialogue to address the concerns of the representatives of the Freedom Convoy.
Leaders with the trucker protest convoy in Winnipeg demanding a meeting with the Prime Minister before they end their demonstration that has been slowing traffic in Winnipeg's Broadway corridor for weeks.
If Justin Trudeau agrees to an open dialogue with us publicly, our promise is that we will leave downtown Winnipeg. Justin Trudeau can return normality to the residents and business of the downtown.
The call for the meeting came on Saturday as leaders in Winnipeg condemned what they say is excessive force being used against demonstrators by police in Ottawa, with demonstrators across the country calling for an end to COVID-19 mandates. Raymond Garand, a representative with the camp, said the group wants an open dialogue, not violence.
Disappointing to see what's transpiring in Ottawa. I'm sorry to see my brothers and sisters being mutilated. It's not right.
Organizers say until there is a meeting with the PM, they'll be staying put at the site where they've been since early February, saying they want to ensure their message is heard.
A round of applause to those people. You know what? Round of applause to everyone. This is in Toronto. I'm really glad Toronto has decided to stand out because they are very influential. So this is what happens when the government tries tyranny on the Canadian people and then spits on them when the Canadian people stands up. And we just won't stand up a few. Now we're all standing up. What are you going to do against 11 million people, Trudeau? Yeah, you pushed 8,000 of us around pretty good. You removed 300 trucks pretty easily. But what are you going to do when Ottawa is closed from one end to the other? Not just the downtown, one end to the other, with millions and millions and millions of people. Yeah, your counter-protest by 300, 400, or even 1,000 can come out, but they won't even be noticed with the amount of people that are going to be out there. They probably won't even want to come out. Trudeau, we want you gone. You're going to step down, or the people of this country, after voting in the next government, will start taking moves to remove and liquidate the entire government itself. Other countries have done it, and they're doing fine. And you know what? If the government of Canada is not going to stand up and dethrone that fucking criminal, we'll do it for you, and then we'll get rid of you as well. Now this one here, I believe, is our brothers and sisters in Winnipeg. You call that a French minority? I see about 3,000 to 4,000 people just in line of sight. That's on one road. And it looks like there's 4 times more than that back there. So, I mean, really, what's happening here in Canada? I'll tell you what's happening. The people are sick and tired. We don't want to be called racist by some black-faced piece of crap no more. Calls us fascists. I'll tell you what's a fascist. You scratch a liberal, and you'll find I fucked that up. But yeah, if you scratch a liberal, you'll find a fascist. That was said in the Black Panther movements back in the 70s. You know? How true is that? Trudeau, your rule has come to an end. We know who the son of the person you really are, Mr. Castro. Okay, we're not going to put up with this no more. You've been ousted. We don't give a shit about what any other branch of the government says anymore. Okay, you're all a bunch of criminals. You're all a bunch of liars. You all got rich while in politics. That means you're definitely all criminals. And you, sir, when we remove you from your golden chair, you will answer to every single crime you've done. We don't care how many signatures are on it to not be investigated. You will pay for your crimes. And trust me, Trudeau, you're going to have a hell of a fan base with a pretty face like that in the jail. Oh, you're going to be loved so much. You're going to have a great time. And again, for those people out there who think that this is anti-vaccination, get your head out of your fucking asses and start listening to what the people are saying. It's not about the vaccines. Okay, it doesn't matter if you have a shot or not. We don't care about that. What we care is about the government coming into our house and telling us how to raise our children and telling us what drugs we can and cannot do or stick in our bodies or, you know, whatever the fuck it is. It doesn't matter. The people have exploded and we gave you a chance with a peaceful protest. We'll do it once more peacefully, but trust me, this time we'll have the numbers. If you try to engage, we will push and we will shove and we will blow you the fuck down and we will remove you from your chair, alright? You need to get the fuck out of your throne, come outside and speak to us and start working on your apologies, because I'm pretty sure from what I recall, you're about to be thrown out of your own goddamn liberal branch. That's how pathetic you are, you know. Go work for the oil tycoons, your friends, you know, the people you're working for right now. Fuck off and leave Canada. Okay, we don't want you here. And if you are going to stay here, you're going to be spending time in jail, buddy. A lot of time. So enjoy the free time you have now. It's not going to last too long. I don't care anymore at this point if it takes violence or not. You've already engaged us with violence. So now whatever happens, it was your first move that created it. It's your ignorance that has created all of this. Justin Trudeau, you are incompetent. You need to go see your real family in Cuba, okay? And then never come back here again. Please don't ever come back here again. Oh, God. Don't you dare. Please. So there you go. There you go, world. Fringe minority. And not just that, I also want to applaud my brothers and sisters worldwide. We started something here, and we're proud of it. And because we are supported so well, ocean to ocean, landmass to landmass, we're not going to give up. We're the curators of freedom. We will not kneel down to tyranny. Y'all have our backs, and we have yours. But whatever you do, people, please try to keep it peaceful until there is just no more choice. And a few pushes and shoves is not a choice. That is a grain of salt. You know what I mean? But when you start getting tear gassed and pummeled with sticks and ran over by horses, that's when I think is okay to hit back. That's why, lucky for me, I wasn't downtown when it all happened yesterday, because I would probably be in a cell right now. I'm not as calm and well measured as a lot of the people that are out there. So it's best for me to tell the story my way, which is this way, and show it to the world. World, unite against tyranny. Do not back down to the global elitists. They have separated and segregated us for too long. This right here is making them so scared. You have no idea. That's the only reason why he invoked the Emergencies Act, which was a replacement. The Emergencies Act was a replacement for the War Measures Act, which was only used 3 times. Once in World War I, once in World War II, and the other time, I forget what it was called, but it was in the 70s. It was for a movement. And the thing is, it lacked a lot of human rights in there, so they had to rewrite it in 1988 and named it the Emergencies Act, which protected the people under those conditions to still be protected by the Charter rights. But everything happening in Ottawa, everything happening from the government and the city is against our Bill of Rights, is against our civil liberties. They are breaking the law. They are being unlawful top to bottom. First of all, the police are not supposed to be told by a government entity what to do. Like, they can't choose sides and be on the behest of the liberals. You can't do that. You can't. So, anyways, quite the rabbit hole to go down there, but let's try to stay above the water a little bit. This is Marc Couture for Too Far Gone Media. I love you all. Be really safe out there because it's getting a little rough. But don't worry, let's get through the rough water together. Stay sexy, Canada. Ow, ow.